Welcome to the 80s. It's the decade that Sydney would reach its bicentenary. Everything seems to be hyped up. The big problem is that Sydney Trains looks outdated. Sydney is desperate for a new train, and its fleet of standard suburban trains seems to be the problem. The standard suburbans are made in the 40s and the 50s. Sure, there were S-sets and K-sets, but these trains are pretty basic. The state authority decided to give the contract to Gunninan in 1986. The Kangara will be the most futuristic trains in the 80s. A common myth is that the C-set is the prototype of the Tangara. It is not. The C-set is not a prototype of the Tangara. The real prototype was a K-set. In this video, I will call it the KC sets. The KC set was driving to and beyond Pendle Hill. It was a 2-carriage set and it was fitted with Tangara components. The train is also fitted with a chopper motor rather than a camshaft. During the time, a stopgap was required, so 56 of the new K-set carriages were ordered. The new train has fiberglass molding at the front and a chopper motor. The interior was pretty identical, but the biggest difference is that the seats were not flippable. However, during that time, the C-sets were targeted as K-sets. These new K-sets range from K40 to K51. During the C-set operation, many things has happened. Since the C-sets were targeted as K-set, it means they are able to couple up together. When they couple up, the problem becomes noticeable. The train tends to jerk when accelerating and decelerating. This is because the two sets coupled up would be a K-set and a C-set. The K-set uses a camshaft motor, whilst the C-set uses chopper motor. By December 1990, the new K-sets were retargeted as C-sets. The C-sets range from C42 to C54. In January 1991, the C-sets became 6-carriage sets. They are numbered from C1 to C8. Also, they were transferred to Hornsby Depot. During the City Decker program, the C-sets were refurbished by Gunninan. The refurbishment included white walls and ceilings and grey floor and blue seats. The power car received destination boards and an iconic yellow livery is applied to the front. The C-sets began to transform into 4-car sets. An arson attack in Villawood forces an 8-car set to be transformed into a 6-car set due to carriage T4262 being destroyed during the attack. Luckily, 8-carriage sets went back into operation. Since 17, asbestos was found in the circuit breaker panel. They were inside the driver's compartment, meaning the passengers were safe. All of them had to be withdrawn for inspection. Also, all the C-sets were transferred to Flemington Depot. The C-set operates on the T2 Inner Western Leppington Line, T3 Bankstown Line, T8 Airport Line, and it formerly operates on the T7 Olympic Park Line, SCO or South Coast Line, which is the Port Kembla Shuttle, T1 North Shore and Western Line, and the T6 Carlingford Line. On September 3, 2020, the second batch of Warta B sets has entered service. That month, C4 was the first set to be retired. Meanwhile, Sydney Metro Vlogs made a countdown until the C set was retired from service. 24th of February 2021, somebody vandalized C3588 by saying RIP C sets. 26th of February 2021, 26th of February was the last day that the C set was on service. C1 and C5 ran the final timetabled service. It ran from the City Circle to Campbelltown, then running empty to Flemington, which arrived at 8:17 p.m. All of the sets will be withdrawn from service on the 6th of March 2021. On 6th of March, sets held a chopper to the Summit Tour. It ran from Mount Victoria to Hawkesbury River. The worst part is that none of the C-set will be saved from scrapped. The C-set has no records of derailment, meaning the C-set is pretty lucky. The C in C-set means chopper set. During the time of uploading, the last run was actually an emergency service. That's right, the M-set got smashed at Lidcombe, so the C-set had to fill in. Unfortunately, the air conditioning on C3588 actually broke. As a result, it had to be cancelled at Campbelltown. The C-set has officially served Sydney trains for 35 years. It retires at the 26th of February from its service, and it's the very sad sight. As the C-set goes to Chihuahua for the scrapping, it would be the saddest sight to see. Some people say it's just a train. Some people say it's just a museum piece, whilst others say it's a living machine. The train is gone, but not forgotten. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is actually my first time doing these types of videos. Note that nearly all of these videos are actually owned by their respected owners. If you guys want to suggest a new video, then please comment down below. Like, maybe I should do a video about the T-sets or the J-sets. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.